sports, first of all, I'd like to thank the crowd again. Great atmosphere, college basketball. Appreciate everybody showing up and supporting us. I thought that in spurts we did some good things. I also thought that our spurts of poor play were too long. We need to correct some of those things. I think that we gave up way too many easy baskets at points during the game, but I thought we moved the ball well, scored 79 points in a pretty slow paced game. I thought efficient. We were pretty efficient offensively for the most part. And we had some guys step in. I thought Kevin gave us good minutes off the bench. I thought that Philip gave us great minutes off the bench. I thought Marcus gave us some good spurt also.
Kev, can you just talk about the environment and the atmosphere for a newcomer? Just I don't know what what you'd heard, but this same opponent last year they drew 1,100 fans.
Yeah, I mean, prior to coming here and then in the beginning of the season, just in the first week of school when we got here, there were so many students filling up the gym for every single little event we had. So I kind of expected that there was going to be a lot of momentum with the fans and everything, and the games would be crowded. I didn't anticipate that like Eckerd and Ave Maria and teams of that like caliber or whatever that don't have like big names would draw this type of crowd. But then I recognized that a lot of the kids in our student body don't really know the difference between like whether we're playing like Eckerd or like some huge school, and everyone just wants to come out and like support and have fun and watch the games and stuff. So I mean, it's been a little surprising, especially I think now the crowd's gotten bigger like the last 2 or 3 games every game. But I mean, it makes it a lot more fun and a lot easier to have energy out there.
Joe, a couple of first-year coaches out there today. Did you know anything about Ken before this?
I did not.
Okay. Did you think they were a well-coached team?
I think they are. I think he does a good job. They do a good job spacing it. They've got some guys that can shoot the ball. Came in averaging 72 or 73 points a game. I thought they had done a good job. Had some guys that made threes that had, but that's all part of the big fella. Then 32 did a nice job. Did a good job of driving the ball, forcing help. They had a good season, a real good season last year. I think those guys have some confidence that they can play, and they can.
You've never been on that level, but NAIA program with one assistant coach, I would imagine that's probably a pretty tough task to build something for.
I would say yes. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, it's probably like everything else. I think some of those guys are all on the same plane. People are playing against her, but I don't know much about the NAIA as far as scholarships and everything. I'm not sure how many they have.
Spurts, as you said, through the game for you guys, but at least the strong start had to be nice to see after some games where you've been slow out of the gate a little bit.
We got off, and we thought our defense was a little bit better. Our defensive pressure was a little bit better. We need to be more consistent in our defensive effort. That's something that we got to continue to get better at. And, it was good that we didn't have to play guys tons of minutes today, and I thought that for the most part, we did some things. We had some balls that we should have run through and stolen that we didn't get. We also had some plays that guys made, and we were able to get some transition points.
Good to get some momentum and some more confidence going on the road now for NC State.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to, the biggest thing is to play well. I think those are the biggest things you want to do. I mean, we've got to get out and make sure our defensive principles are sound, make sure our guys have an idea of what exactly we want to do.
How ready do you feel you guys are for NC State?
I mean, I've watched tape on them. They're good. They're talented, ACC caliber team, and they're not obviously they've played in some big games. We have our hands full. T.J. Warren's a great player. They can really dribble, drive the ball. Tyler Lovis is terrific. Cat Barber's terrific. So we've got a lot of work to do the next 2 days.
After what happened at Nebraska, how much do you guys want to get back and prove that you can face a team like that on the road and play better than you did?
No, I mean, if you're a competitor, you want it. That's the bottom line. If you're a competitive person, you want to get back out there and tomorrow in practice and prepare to play those people.
You get Bernard back for that one, I understand.
No, I hope his ankle keeps getting better.
Right.
He's day to day. I mean, if he can't move, we're not going to put him out there, and it's not fair to him. Like I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. But we're hoping he's making progress, and hope he can continue to move.
But if he does play, how much of a difference does he makes a big difference on the
squad?
It's another
guy that can. It's another. First of all, he's a guy that can shoot it. He can score. He's one of our best players. It's always good to add guys that of his caliber.
Do you anticipate that's going to be the last game that Eric's going to have from them?
So that's what we're planning. So we're looking for. His practice has been really good. His attitude's been great. So we're happy with how it's going.
Kevin missed some time with illness, I guess, early. Has he made some progress in practice that earned him a lot of the minutes tonight? Or
first of all, the way he pressures the ball. We know Kevin can make good decisions, but I think the biggest thing he does is he has a great idea of how to play most of the time. And then, but he can stretch it with his shooting. But I think the other thing, the way he pressures the ball and has a really good feel. You know, he's played for a great coach in his dad, and he has been around his whole life, so he has a really good feel of what he's doing. He's just going to keep getting better as he continues to figure out what we're doing.
Kevin, feel real nice to get some minutes after missing, not doing much so far.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I've been really happy just being a part of the team and program, and even like when we had rough days or successful games or whatever, it's still like nice to be a part of it and be with all the guys and stuff. And like, I had so much fun even in those games when I was sitting out, like when we played against Hartford and stuff. It's just awesome being a part of it. So tonight it felt even better to be able to get out there and make some contributions and give some guys that have been playing a lot of minutes rest when they need rest and stuff. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
How much are you looking forward to making the trip to NC State, and hopefully you'll get some minutes again?
I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm looking forward to it. I think that, like, I think we didn't perform as well against, like, Nebraska, and I think a lot of the guys in the locker room, specifically, like, watching the scores on TV for different college games that are going on and seeing different teams that are, like, at our level maybe play pretty well, and we were disappointed with how we played in our first game. We don't think that was representative of, like, what everybody on our team can do, and we do want to go out and prove to people that, like, the guys that were here last year especially need to, like, make a mark and play much better against a high-level team like that.